Hello, today I'm going to be cleaning this Singer 20 child sewing machine. It is a family heirloom and I'm very excited to tell you the details that I learned about this machine. But before I do, I have to tell you about the cleaning products. I'm just using some Mother's Mag to clean the chrome finish on this machine. After about 15 minutes of scrubbing this hand wheel with the Mother's Mag and a steel wool brush, I was able to get the hand wheel pretty clean. Just inside of the little spokes there, I was not able to get it real clean, so I had to go back with a pipe cleaner and some 1000 grit sandpaper to reach those hard to reach areas. There were some parts that were way too hard to clean while they were still on the machine, so I just had to unscrew them and remove the entire part in order to do the cleaning. I won't bore you with the details of this too much, but what I will say is that you really have to be careful when you are removing screws from an old machine because they will break off just due to their age. Speaking of age, I learned that this machine was made between 1914 and 1922. I know this because the spoked hand wheel has 8 spokes and they only produce 8-spoke hand wheels between 1914 and 1922. In 1922, they discontinued the 8-spoke hand wheel and replaced it with a 7-spoke hand wheel that was painted black. I also learned that this machine was purchased by my 2-times great-grandmother, Carrie, who was well into adulthood at the time of purchase. In fact, according to the census, she had recently had a daughter to get married. So basically, most of her children had left the nest at this point. So I bet you're wondering why an adult would be purchasing a child sewing machine. Well, it kind of all goes back to the price of the machine. So during the early 1900s, the Singer 27 had been introduced. And the Singer 27 costed more than a month's salary and was unaffordable for 90% of working class people. Instead, it was mostly the wealthy who were purchasing the Singer 27, or if you were a working class person, then you had a payment plan and you were actually sewing on the Singer 27 in order to bring in money for your family. But if you were not a tailor and not using this as a career machine, you would not have wanted to spend an entire month's salary on a sewing machine. Instead, you would have went for something more like the Singer 20, which was marketed towards children. The Singer 20 is a machine that costed around $3 during that time period, and $3 is equivalent to about $100 today. So it would be like going to Walmart and buying a Singer heavy duty. The Singer 20 is a chain stitch machine, and I discussed more about chain stitch machines in my other video where I spoke about handheld sewing machines. If you haven't already, please do go and check out that video to learn more about chain stitch machines. But basically what a chain stitch machine is a machine that creates loops in order to create the stitch. Yes, it is a little bit weaker than a lock stitch machine, which has both a bottom and top thread to create a bit of a knot. But it still would have worked for doing basic hemming and just some basic sewing things, and would have went much faster than hand sewing. I found it really interesting how Singer didn't appear to be really in touch with its working class customer. They seem to be more marketed towards upper class or higher class folks who were able to buy toys for their children, because during the early 1900s it really wasn't very common for families to be buying store-bought toys for their children. Instead, their children played out in the backyard, or they had toys that were homemade. So this is what the machine turned out like, and it does mechanically work. I'm super happy with the results. I just wish that I could clean this out a little better, but I am afraid to take it apart because the parts are super hard to find. There is a missing screw right here, and this is not the original screw that came with the machine. I have ordered a replica online and it should be here in a few days so that I can actually test out the machine. But I'm really happy with the results. And I have listed parts to Singer 20 down in the description box below, and have also written a blog article about this. So go over and check it out on my website. If you haven't already, please do subscribe and tap the notification bell to receive updates. Stay blessed, and I will catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to receive more sewing related content. Peace.